here's a little buck right up here, right on top of us. I'm talking right on top of us. You can see he's a beautiful little boy. And you almost could read his number there. I'm sure some of you could. If you stop the video, you could read what his number was. Obviously, he's a 22-something and a 22-0-something, so he would be one of the older ones. He's really a pretty nice-sized deer. You know, with Forrest up there, I can rub his head and feel the little horns under there. And with the other two, of course, which are doe, you can rub the horns, you can rub their head, you can't feel but you can feel the actual little horns growing already on Forrest. Look at that little boy right there. He's right up here, right on top of me. He's just curious. He's just curious about me. He's so very close. He's about 10 foot away. And I got the camera up about zoomed out a little bit. Take a look back here and see there's one little baby laying back there in the corner. I always kind of wonder about them when they're laying down, but he looks pretty nice laying back there. Zoom in on him a little bit. He looks just fine. Normally when you get up closer, but as I turn around and look at some of the others, I see this little doe right here close by. She's right up on top of me. Some of them get curious when we get in here, but you look and I see two more laying down right there. Both of those are does, and they're laying down. Look right over here, and there's one up feeding it a little bit, eating dirt, looks like. And that's a little buck, and he's already got nubbins. Look at that. Look at his nubbins. You can see his nubbins. Got a little something white in his eye. I don't know if that's a little cold in his eye or if that's a tick. Can't really tell, but you can actually see his nubbins already growing. Already growing nubbins. That's pretty impressive right there. I'm telling you, Forrest don't have anything like that going yet, so that's very, very impressive that he's got nubbins going already. And I'm zoomed in all the way. I don't know if I can get any closer, but you can see those nubbins. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And let's see if we're on look around and see if I can find me another little buck. I mentioned the tragedy we had. We lost a little baby buck this week, and he was a good one. He was one of the biggest ones, which seems like it always happens that way. He was one of the biggest ones. That's a nice shot there, Jimmy, huh? Edit that one out. And but something bit him, we believe. He had a big knot come up on the side of his face, and then down around, it looked like down around his mouth area looked like it was ripped, maybe like something had got a hold of him, and the skin started rotting, and we started doctoring him, but he ended up dying. And that little deer there has got some cold in his eyes. We might need to give him a little antibiotic. I think that's what that is, just a little. When they get that in their eyes, that kind of worries me. We've got antibiotics in the water that they're drinking. So as they drink the water, they're getting medicine in there. So we've got that already. That's another little buck right there. And let's see if I can look and see. I don't see any little nubbins sticking up on him already. By golly, that one had nubbins though. I hope he makes it good. The deer begin to change colors already. They're kind of ugly when they're changing colors, but boy, they're pretty after it's done. There's a nice little shot of all the boys right there at the house, the brotherhood, the house deer, whatever you want to call them. It's a nice little natural relaxed shot we're looking at right there. I'll try to get them up around the feeder where we can get a real good close-up shot of them if I can, but that's kind of nice right there because five of the six are laying down. I don't see little Molly out there with them anywhere. I hope she's okay. She's usually with that bunch. She may be behind a tree or something there, and I can't see him. But you look right over there is Mr. Forrest with his necklaces on, his big, beautiful antlers. You pan over a little bit. We're going to find, we don't have the name for that guy right there. And there's Big TC back there. Another beautiful deer. Another beautiful deer. And another beautiful deer right there. That's a big old deer. That's probably another, just looking at his horns and how wide they are. That's probably one of TC's boys right there also, like Forrest. Did I miss seeing '06? No, that would be '06 right there. Yeah, that's '06. No, that's not '06. That deer's got antlers on both sides. They're pretty good ways out there. That's not ot6. I don't know who that guy is right there. Does he have a tag in his ear? Yes, he does. Oh, that's ot6. No, it's not. Or is it? Yes, it is. Yes, that's ot6. His antlers are so big on that one side that when he turns sideways, it looks like he's got antlers on both sides. Yeah, that's ot6 right there. I'll try to get a lot better shot of that for this week's video. I just thought as they was laying out there in the woods like that, it just looked kind of neat. They're just all so beautiful. Laying around, enjoying a cool evening. Not real cool, but not hot. That's the best thing. And everybody is happy. Everybody's happy. Mr. Forrest, big old Forrest. And that little baby right there, it's his first horns. They don't look too good now, but we'll see what they look like in a year or two. I'll try to get you a better look at that. Okay, this may or may not work with Snow White, and I know we'll be able to get some good video of Prince Charming's antlers because he has no trouble at all coming up to me. Now, Snow White is a little bit different. Snow White is not. Look at that. Look at those antlers come into view there. Snow White is not too good about coming up here and eating out of my hands while I'm inside. Now I need to break her of that habit and get her where she'll come up here. I've got watermelon. She ate out of my hand right there. Now whether she'll continue to do it or not, I don't know. That was a grape right there. I've got watermelon, grapes, and carrots. I've got them all right here. Trying to throw something down for the babies too. Kind of get his horns out here. We'll be able to take a look at it, but I've got a lot of food right here. I've got a lot of grapes too. The little babies might like the grapes. Casper and Ice. Snow White's looking around to see what's on the ground. Look at the size of those antlers, will you? I got to be careful. They get up here around my eyes. There you go, baby. Oh, she almost ate out of my hands. Then she turned and ran. You know, that's just what she does. And she knows I've got food here. But look at him. I mean, will you take a look at this big boy? Look at those antlers up close. Isn't that something? I'll move on around and get him just a little bit closer to the camera where you can really just get this awesome view. I'm talking about an awesome view. Throw some food down there to those guys. She run around down below again, just like she does. She'll come back up here because she'll smell all these grapes. And look at him eat those grapes. Come here, baby. I'll move the camera down just a little bit. You can see him real pretty there. Isn't he pretty? Oh, the baby's eating those grapes over there. No grapes. Good. Oh, don't hit me with those antlers. Hey, don't hit me with those antlers. Hey, you could be a dangerous big boy, couldn't you? Yes, you could. Well, I'm gonna give Snow White some of these carrots because she gets them a lot of times when you don't, doesn't she? She gets them a lot of times when you don't, doesn't she? I got lots of stuff in here. I got that watermelon. I got carrots. Look at that watermelon. And I've got grapes. I've got all three. I'm gonna move over here just a little bit. And she ran off down the hill. There's the two little babies right there. She ran off down the hill. She ran off down the hill. She just gets nervous with me in the pen like this. I just about bet we could get him to come here. Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. Come over here. Come here, big boy. Here you go. Come on. Come on. Come on in here. Come on in here so we can see you. Here you go. Here. How about that? How about that? Yeah. Eating those grapes. Casper and Ice is cleaning up over there. I guarantee you that. There you go, baby. There you go. I'm about out, guy. I'm about out. That's the end of the pot. That's the end of the pot right there. I'm gonna switch the camera around and kind of look at it real from the other angle. Okay, he's so close we can't hardly get a look at him. I'll tell you, he's just right here. He's just right here on top of me. I want to get a look at those big old horns there. They're just really, really big. Hey, back up a little bit. Back up a little bit. No. Hey, you need to back up a little bit, boy. He's smelling the, get him as good as I can get there. He's smelling the grapes and carrots and watermelons that were in the bag. He's smelling the bag and thinking there's stuff there. Now he's gonna back off just a little bit so we can get just a little bit better look at him there. I threw a bunch of stuff out there for Snow White and for Casper and Ice. You can see though his rack there, just how, I think it's getting bigger, guys and girls. I believe it's getting bigger. I think it's bigger than it was last week. I think it's bigger than the week before. I just think it's gaining. You can see he's really getting after what's on the ground there, and the babies are getting after what's on the ground also. But he is working that nose. Just look at that right there though. Is that great or is that great? That is absolutely spectacular. I don't know how many points he's got, and they're still pink, but and he hasn't started scraping anything off of them yet. I bet that he gets all that velvet off of there in just a day or two. It's a little bit different type velvet, but it's still full of blood. Look at that right there. Look at that. He's kind of busted one tip off there a little bit. Don't really know how he done that. He might have done it messing around with Snow White. You can see though what he looks like there. Can't get a really beautiful shot of him. Doing the best I can. He's hunting carrots and stuff on the ground. I think it just about cleaned up about 2 pounds of stuff. He looks really good. I still got to get a nice look at the Brotherhood. We've seen them laying out in the wood, but I don't have a good close-up of them. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that this week or not. I'll do my best if we can get them in here. I'm about to run out of time to get that done. But look at that. Is that spectacular? Or is that spectacular? Whoa. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I'm going to have to watch him this fall when the rut gets on. Yes, I will. You're a beautiful big boy. You're beautiful. What can I say? Okay, gang, let's wrap this Antlers video up by taking a look at the boys here at the house. And you are literally almost watching this live. That's how current this video is. The deer all laying in the prayer circle this morning. We're working building the fence over there where the deer are, but you can see there that we've got bucks laying there. I'll get out here and you're gonna get up and move around. I think just about all of them are out there. There's little Molly. They're gonna start getting up there. Oh, and they'll stretch a little bit as they get up, but just about everybody. I'm gonna walk over here toward the feeder. We haven't really thrown any feed out here. You look what we got out here this morning though. Isn't this amazing? Isn't this something? Look at this bunch of turkeys. This is absolutely heaven. That's all I can say about it. Okay, get over here and we'll take a look at I don't see TC out here. I saw him earlier, so I know he's fine this morning. But to get out here and try to take a good look at everybody. Forrest, if anybody's getting any bigger, it's Mr. Forrest, and right there he is. Just absolutely beautiful. That's just a picture right there. Look how big and fat he is. Just beautiful, big, pretty typical horns. Still got the velvet on them, just absolutely looking gorgeous. His daddy, I've seen his daddy this morning. He runs around with his daddy a lot, and you know, it's amazing. They will become enemies during the rut. It's awfully amazing. Looking at all the turkeys there around the feeder. We see both gobblers and hens. I'm just gonna kind of pan around there, my Texas Hunter feeder right there. Oh, there's Thundercloud, Thunder Chicken. Thundercloud is TC, and he's not here, but there's just a big bunch of gobblers right there. Just look at that guy. Look over there, that's a little buck right over there. That's his very first horns. And you can see, no, I think that's his second set, I'm sorry. I think he is a 21. So that'll be his second set of horns also. He was one of them that was really small last year. Maybe 08, I don't know. I can't really tell. I'm zoomed in there, but can't really tell. You can see this little deer right here. And I believe that might be his. Does he even have a tag? I think he does have a tag. I think it's just kind of hard to see it, but I think he does. Yeah, he's got a tag. But he's white, so Again, that will be his second set of antlers, and you see they're looking good also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's getting bad on one side though, 5 by 3. But we'll see how he gets as he gets older. Get over here and look at this little guy right here, and that is his first set of horns. That's his very first set of horns, and you can see just looking at him, it's probably going to be pretty good. And then take a look at, where is he? There he is. Molly back behind, and Ott 6. No horns on one side, 9 points on the other. All right, guys and girls, it's going to wrap up this week's Antlers video. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'm going to back off and take one more quick little pan through there. One more quick little pan. And we see we've got a good morning. You're watching this almost live. That's how close we are shooting these video on these deer this morning. Guys and girls, have you a great one out there. And Forrest says, remember, I sure do love you.